is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and Degen freaks? Welcome to Dano Crypto. On this channel, I show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystems, and I try to keep you guys calm, cool, and collected during the volatile times. So sorry for the late start. I had someone knock on my door and remind me about Jesus' death and that we're obviously coming into, Holy Week and stuff like that. So I said a prayer with her and sent her on her way, and then proceeded to finish steaming my coffee, and then now we're in the stream, guys. What's going on? Shout out to everyone who is in the stream. Shout out to the people watching on x.com. Shout out to the people watching on YouTube. Let me know what you're drinking. If you're drinking hot coffee, or if you're on a fast, drinking lemon cayenne maple syrup water or something like that. But we're not on the fast right now. We are actually on like a coffee bender, I think, right now. So what is going on, guys? Hope you are doing well. We're gonna get into the Bitcoin volatility. We're gonna get into the Bitcoin volatility. We're gonna get into some news. We're gonna get into Solana. We're gonna get into oh, you're drinking some beer. What's going on, Muzg? Do I say that right? Muzg? Or Muzz? Yeah, I'll just say Muzz G. Drinking some beer. What kind of beer are you drinking, sir? Hopefully the good stuff. Hopefully good beer. All right, so we are past, obviously, the market open. We got the FOMC meeting coming. We are speculating that everyone is thinking that we're going to have a pause. And then the next one, we're going to have the rate cuts. So we're just pausing right now because we're at these pivotal times, especially in the markets, in the entire MASG non-alcoholic. Oh, nice. A MASG. MASJ? Never had that before. But hopefully, guys, everything sounds good. Let me know if the sound's good, or if the music's not too loud, and we can just get right into it. So what's going on? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are, what time you're watching. Let me know where you're watching from around the world. I know we have people that sometimes are watching from Nigeria, people from watching in Australia, we got people watching in Dubai, we got people watching in the United States, Canada, got people watching from all around the world, so it's really cool. We got the Swashbuckling Scallywag. Shout out to you, Swashbuckling Scallywag. I'm loving the names. I think I'm starting to notice that I think I have some of the best names come into my channel. I think we had Vicious Teletubby as a good one. Shout out to Vicious Teletubby. All right, guys. So Bitcoin right now is trying to, it already went and tested that 61,000. We were like, if it hits that 61 and we get rejected and keep going past that 61, then we're in bad news territory. But luckily, if you're looking at the weekly, we're still in this red candle, so you could bet on Bitcoin possibly going a little bit lower, but we could be getting this bounce. Everyone's thinking, if you've ever heard of a dead cat bounce. So this could be a dead cat bounce, showing a little bit more strength for a fake out going down to the levels of, say, this candle here, because this is where we saw, obviously, the parabolic breakout on Bitcoin with this candle here on February. And now we have this March candle right here, and now we have these two red candles going into the end of March. That's going to be going into April. So will April give us two more red candles going down? Well, we have to see about the money flow. We got to see if these rates, what happens with the FOMC. What is that going to do to the markets? Is it going to make the markets just stay sideways? Is it going to what is it going to do to altcoins? What altcoins do we need to look at right now? People are paying attention to Phantom. There's been a lot of news with Phantom. Phantom, according to Ran, I was just watching a little portion of the Crypto Banter live, and they were talking about how, and I've always loved Phantom. Phantom is something that I found in previous bull market 2021 and was learning about that ecosystem. I really like Spooky Swap. The Boo token actually has some interesting yield where you can actually stake that Boo and you get X Boo in your wallet, and that X Boo just, you keep it in your wallet and it just earns yield, almost like an LP token. So it's really cool if you're familiar with that. Let me know, guys, in the chat if you've ever done Phantom DeFi at all or have used Spooky Swap. And then just to kind of caveat on Phantom, you know, there's also the Spell token. I've been looking at something called Blue Kirby. From Montreal, what's going on, Mr. Kaisley? Mr. K, shout out to Canada. I think I've started to get a lot of people I've noticed from Canada and Australia. And I wonder if it has to do with my VPN. I wonder if it's VPN traffic, because I think they say if you want to, if you're streaming, you know, it just, you can obviously have your algorithm kind of be, but crypto's interesting though, because crypto's worldwide. And also I was on the Moon Show. If you guys did not catch me on the Moon Show, I'm going on the Moon Show every Monday. So on Carl's channel, at the Moon, if you go to, let me see, I posted on the community page here. Yeah, this stream already was 2 days ago. It already has 20,000 views, so it's amazing. And I think we had about 7,000 people watching at the time. So, but yeah, it's always been awesome going on the Moon Show. It's a really amazing opportunity to be able to be on this show. I mean, I mean, if you would have told me 2 years ago or 3 years ago that I would be on Carl's channel talking about crypto, I'd have been like, get out of here. What the hell are you talking about? My wife is still reminding me and saying, like, how are you not freaking out right now? You seem so calm about it. And I was like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just still in disbelief that I'm able to be on Carl's channel. I'm just like, it's kind of crazy. But it's really awesome. Mr. M, such a good dude. If you guys haven't seen his channel, I want to give a nice plug to Mr. M, the Mr. M podcast. If you go to Mr. M's channel, he has really amazing content. It's podcast style, interview style. So if you like that content form, and then he has this video, which is about to hit close to 60,000 views, which is amazing. The Bitcoin versus gold versus Bitcoin with Peter Schiff and the Da Vinci. So definitely check out Mr. M's channel, subscribe to it, and give him some support. But all right, guys. Let's see. Carl did some good TA back in the days when he was still working at the grocery store. Yeah. So I started watching Carl back. I found BitBoy's channel, Carl's channel, Wendy O, Ivan on Tech, Journey Crypto. Those were like the 5 main channels that I was watching like a lot. That popped up in the algorithm. Those were kind of like the top channels. And out of all those, I think Journey Crypto was the one I was really into the most. Shout out to Tony with Journey Crypto. Definitely gave a lot of good calls, revealed a lot of good altcoins, and, you know, like Chainlink and Cardano and just like all these different things. Yeah, it's cool to go back in time and talk about those channels and those times, because it's feeling like it's getting back into those times again. We're getting into the bull market. We're just like in the sniffs, you know, and pre, you know, January 2021, you got to think what happened from January 2021 to November was absolutely insane. So think, you know, just 6-7 months into the year 2021, we saw altcoins literally explode, like just crazy amounts. So I love going on this website, and I wish there was a dark mode. If there was like a dark mode on this. I do not like that this is blinding white, but you can see that with altcoins like Polkadot, these are the coins that I found in 2021 was like Polkadot, Chainlink, Tron, Dogecoin, and what were the other ones that were coming up in that time? There were stellar lumens, I think, like stellar lumens, and Dogecoin, and all those coins I just mentioned were the first coins that I purchased in that. Let's see. Oh, this is a cool comment. Let me pin that up. I wanna read that comment. You're here from Jason Casper's channel. For the shout out to the Casper crew. The Casper crew is probably one of the coolest communities in crypto. I'll have to say. Great personalities, good humor, good sense of humor. That's the most important thing, is you have to have a good sense of humor. And I think the Casper crew, I will say, has got the best sense of humor in trading, and probably you guys make the most money too. Shout out to Jason Casper. I think he's going live in about an hour. He's gonna be going live soon. Let me go back. Let me go to this comment. I gotta read this comment. AI Griff said, "You first popped up on a crypto person I watch, but I'm not sure which one. I think you talked about going to see BitBoy and it sucked." Oh yeah, I remember that. All right, so guys, we need to smash the likes up. We need to get the likes up. We're only at 3 likes. We got 8 concurrent viewers. So if you're watching on the TV, I just have to remind you guys that it's like a cheat code. You have to go up, up, right, right, select. That's how you hit the like button on the TV. If you're watching on the TV, you go up, up, right, right, select. Up, up, right, right, select. So that's the cheat code to unlock yourself to get into the Matrix Helm. You get into the Nebuchadnezzar, and then you fight the AI robot squid death destroyers called the Fed and the US dollar that are coming to get you. So you come into the ship and you break out of the Matrix. You start learning about crypto. You start learning about Bitcoin. You start learning about financial freedom through other means besides this terrible fiat system. So let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's get the likes up. Let's smash it. Put a thumbs up in the chat if you agree with what I just said, and let's go. Will Bitcoin go low to 40K? Bishwa, shout out to Bishwa. Well, let's see. Let's do some Bitcoin TA, but first let's look at the dollar. So let's look at the dollar. The dollar. Let's look at the DXY. We want to look at the DXY real quick. So my thoughts are that the dollar was in a descending wedge. It tried to break out and it failed. And now it's trying to retest that again. But I think if you're looking at the dollar in terms of in the inflation rate and where we're headed, the dollar's headed back down here. Look what happened after the third halving for the dollar, and then what happened for Bitcoin after the third halving. So then you have to look at where history is going to do a bit of a rhyming. It's not going to repeat exactly, but it will rhyme. And then you correlate that with the same movements here, and I have it marked on the CME chart where we saw that same downtrend or same uptrend in that level on the DXY. This is that same marked area of the DXY right here. Here you see the dollar gaining strength. Here you see Bitcoin went on a downtrend. Now that Bitcoin is back up into those levels, and we crushed them, but now we're sitting in those same liquidity lines. And this is why this is why I named the stream this name, is that crypto degens and crypto people have very short-term memory. We get in, and it literally only just, I mean, if you're looking at the Bitcoin chart, you're looking at let's look at Bitstamp, and let's look where Bitcoin was not even just that long ago. I mean, it was at this same level just on the 4th, like just on the 4th this month. It was just back at this level. So we just had a quick move up to that 73,000 level, and now we're back in these levels, and people are like, "Oh my God, we're dead. It's done." But look, we were just here, not even that long ago, just in December. We were battling $43,000 for all through the month of December, right here, battling that $40,000, $45,000 resistance, 48,000, where we kept jumping. And then, so I just think that like we sometimes forget that like we just have to have a little bit of patience, and we have to we just have to zoom out. Like if you're in crypto for the long term and you believe in it, then you're just going to be DCAing and not really caring exactly what the prices are, unless you are looking at the trades at like you're looking at the charts every single day and you're day trading, or you're just like trying to buy the lowest points. But at that, it's that kind of game. It's a fool's game to be chasing the lowest lows and trying to chase the highest highs to sell. I think if you are in a strategy of just taking profits, maybe not taking everything, and you leave some to ride, and then you use your profits to DCA into things that you're going to hold long term. Because ultimately, you're not going to want to hold cash. You're not even going to want to sometimes hold the stable coins, because unless you're earning yield on those stable coins, then you're better off holding some of these tokens, that especially these newer tokens that are just like are going to go into price discovery when the market starts really pumping. Like Bitcoin starts going to 100K. You know, really realistically, if we want to look at the black swan events that have happened over the past with Bitcoin, has completely suppressed the price. We've had FTX, we had COVID, we've had all these things that have suppressed the price of Bitcoin and suppressed the entire market. So these prices right now are not even relative to what it actually should be of what the supply and demand of Bitcoin is. So this is just, I think, buying and selling manipulation. There's no other way to manipulate Bitcoin's price besides buying and selling it. That's it. You can't manipulate it by any other means. Even with these ETFs, you still can't manipulate it, because in order to have these ETFs, you have to buy Bitcoin. And sometimes you can't even have it over the OTC desks. You have to buy it spot. That's what's happening now, is that OTC desks are actually running out of Bitcoin, apparently. And there's not enough Bitcoin to go around. So if you're even in that group of owning like 0.001 Bitcoin, you're even 0.01 Bitcoin, you're in literally the 2%, 3% of people in the world that own portions of Bitcoin. Do you understand the magnitude of that? That's what I think the normies don't understand, is that this is ultimate wealth protection against the inflation of the dollar. Look at how much shit has gone up in the past year. Look at basic things that you need. Toilet paper. You need gas. You need eggs. You need bread, milk. Those things, basic staples, have gone up triple in price on average. And so what do you need to actually dollar on that is to have, if half of your cash into an asset class that's stronger and that's going to appreciate over time. Eventually we'll be able to battle having to spend that money on eggs, like in buying $10 dozen eggs. And apparently now, I've heard this is crazy, this is inside source right here, that in Cuba right now, there's a mass food shortage and famine almost happening in parts where they're only letting certain families get 4 eggs for the month. 4 eggs for the month. Only 1 pound of beef for the month. And you got to think about 4 eggs and 1 pound of beef. You probably eat that clean in one day. And probably not even for a family, maybe even just for yourself. So think about protecting yourself in all aspects this year. Think about protecting your assets. All right, let's check. Okay, Lake the Great. I treat my crypto portfolio as a bank account now. Yes, 100%. Started doing so only a couple months ago. Wish I started earlier. Yes. Shout out to Lake the Great. That's exactly what you have to think about crypto. It's like a separate bank account, separate money system that you can be opted in instead of being in the dollar. You have to think about the US dollar, and the money matrix that it's connected to is a full system of control that we do have to live in. But there's always a program that can be installed that can circumvent you having to be fully inside that system. You have to play the same games, but it doesn't mean that you have to be manipulated by it. You can be the top player, top G in that system by using the means like crypto. Thank the Lord that people are smart enough to make stuff like this, and thank Satoshi Nakamoto for starting the train on crypto, because this is the way out, guys. This is why when I've actually started to discover crypto and really go into it, have a channel, because the more you start to get into this programming, this deprogramming of the system, because this system, the moment you're born, you're given portion of the debt. Can you believe that? Do you know that when a baby is born, you're given a portion of the US debt? As a baby out of the womb, you're given a social security number to immediately be connected into the biggest scam in the entire world. And that's 100% fact. So how do you battle that? Well, you start buying crypto. You start creating your own businesses. You start becoming your own way out. You have to find people that think like you do. You have to find people that are thinking on those same terms, that are not wanting to just do the run of the mill, the thing that they try and lay out for you to do, that basically sets you up for failure, for you to be a pawn in the system. So we're not here for that, guys. We're not here for that. So let me know. Put some emojis in the chat if you agree with me on that rant. And do me a favor and clip it. I got some clippable stuff. All right, so I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna check on the trades. But first, you guys, please hit the like button. Do me a favor. Do all the housekeeping. We got 8 people watching on YouTube. We have 4 people on X. The X numbers were doing really good recently. Let me see. I gotta refresh this. Hopefully my internet and everything is going okay. Yeah, I know. I think I've been shadow banned, to be honest. I mean, I've always been told that my channel should have way more subscribers, and that I should have like thousands of people watching my live streams, and that I should have like 10,000 subscribers. But I think it's because I've mentioned the T word, I've mentioned the orange man bad word, and I've spoken some truth on this channel, and they don't like that. But at the same time, it could be that I just need to make better content and people might subscribe more. That also might be the case as well. Sometimes you gotta pull the mask off the Scooby-Doo villain and be like, who's been causing all these issues? And you pull it off and it's your face. You're like, but it's good. You gotta have a good sense of humor. You gotta be able to make fun of yourself. All right, so let's see how our trades are doing. So I was a little disappointed in myself with not being very active in the market while it was dumping. So the dump happened while I was on spring break vacation, and I missed a lot of opportunities to get into some good trades. I kind of just didn't do anything. And sometimes that's okay. I mean, you're not gonna get every opportunity to put in a trade or put in a short. Like, you're not going to catch the exact top, but I will say, I mean, were chances that I had to, say, short the top at 73,000 or even close in the 70,000 ranges, and I had enough Bitcoin to be able to do so, to be able to put in a nice short. But now what's happened is that these positions now are obviously less in profit. I've taken profits off the table, as you can see. I've realized, about almost $1,500 in profits on one of these BTC longs, and $2,000 in BTC. Now that's in BTC. So my goal, another goal, it's been kind of like this silent goal that I don't really talk about a lot, is that I want to be able to, with also buying little amounts of spot BTC on the way, but I want to be able to trade myself into owning 1 Bitcoin. And I think I'm going to accomplish that goal. And I want you guys to maybe go on this challenge with me, because we got 7 months. You know, we got less than 30 days until the Bitcoin halving. And Bitcoin is going to go past $100,000. I mean, JP Morgan, if JP Morgan is saying that Bitcoin is going to go to $150,000 this year, then 2025 and beyond, I mean, you have to think long term. And if you can trade yourself into owning even half a Bitcoin, even a quarter of a Bitcoin, you are going to be already ahead of most people. Most people. We're in a very small group right now. And even though we have the biggest wealth manager in the entire world into Bitcoin right now, that still doesn't mean that we have the every man, every woman, the people that are just like going to work every day, 9 to 5, doing the thing, watching Netflix, blah, 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 going out to the bar with the friends, doing the thing. They're not thinking like how we're thinking. They're not thinking like that. But once that happens and it's normalized to have Bitcoin on your phone, then it's just going to absolutely explode our portfolios. Because this is what people are going to be focusing on. People are going to be focusing on that wonderful golden orange bee. Man, I think I drank too much coffee. Guys. Been getting a little ranty. Let me know in the chat if you actually like the rants that I've been going on this live stream. I think that's some people like it, some people don't. They're like, can you just talk about the freaking price action in the altcoins, please? What we can do is I'll show you guys why I like Polygon. Talked about why Polygon's probably my favorite chain, is that not only do they have some of the most liquid coins, altcoins, for instance, like gaming coins, like PYR token. This is Vulcan Forge token. They have Chainlink. I hold my Chainlink on Polygon. I buy Chainlink DeFi. I don't buy it like spot on an exchange. And then you also have STG. You have Stargate token. So Stargate token is a liquidity provider, and you can also bridge. Oh, thanks, Muzz. Thanks, Muzz G. I really thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you're getting. If you get anything, guys, if you get anything out of this channel, like if anything at all, that means a lot, and it just encourages me to keep doing better and keep doing research, keep grinding, and I want you guys to make money. I want you to make money. But also I want you to do your own research. I want you to learn from my mistakes, because I'm trying to be as transparent as possible when I talk about the mistakes that I've made, and just like bad trading, or just getting caught up in FOMO or whatever it may be. Like, I want you guys to know that I'm experiencing that too. So I'm not like some crypto influencer that's like only talking about gains or only talking about when you make money, because that's not realistic. Like, I think that is a fool's game to play. I think people like it more when you are just straight up with people and you say, look, this is the journey. I mean, it's not gonna be perfect. You're gonna go through some like things, and this is with anything that you start. If it's investing, a company, a relationship, whatever it is. Like, people think that, some people that are a little delusional think that it's just gonna be like this like fairy tale kind of thing, and it's like, if it's not like all highs that or it's all lows, it's just like, no, you're gonna ebb and flow, and it's a wave. So you're gonna go like this, you're gonna be riding the wave, and then all of a sudden that wave will start to peel out, and and then if you don't have your balance, you're gonna fall. And then, so, you know, It's in Nashville this year. Oh yeah, so I was in the one in Miami, so I'll definitely be at the one in Nashville, 100%. So when is it gonna be? Let's check it out. So let's see, the BTC. I had so much fun at the BTC conference in Miami. I ran into all the people. I sat at the table with Ran. He didn't really talk that much. He just was eating his chicken and potatoes, and then he peaced out. But I chilled with the altcoin daily twins, Aaron and Austin, and who else did I run into? Man, yeah, I ran into the Bit Crew, ran into all kinds of people. It was a good experience. But yeah, if I'm going, we are all gonna hang out. So I'll definitely have some kind of, I might even set up some kind of meetup or something like that. That'd be super cool. And I'll just have like try and get a Dano crypto booth or something like that. And I might do a live stream, might set up a live stream at the Bitcoin conference and do it live. That would be cool. That would be super cool. Let me know if you guys want me to try and do a live stream from the conference. Might have to get some sponsors to help me out with that. Could probably get some sponsors to help me out. Shout out to the sponsors of the channel. Shout out to BITFLEX. Shout out to Nakamoto Games. And if you guys haven't gone into the links in the description, you should definitely use all those links in the description. It helps support the channel directly, and it's basically all the things that you would need. NordVPN. I have all my favorite exchanges that I like to use, and also one of my favorite crypto gaming coins. Just one of them, because I have a few, but NAKA Games. So we want to keep going down this list, guys. But look at this. So this is metrics of a deck score over 80, and experienced net buyers over 200. And this is just for this month. So we don't have to get too micro. We can just look at the month. The month will tell you what people are buying, so then you can speculate for price movements in the next couple weeks. So we got Aave, Vulcan Forge token. We got Nakamoto Games, and this one actually is this. Okay, this one, because there's a lot of but there's a lot of different SpongeBob coins. So there's Sponge, and we got OmniCat. This is 90 days old. Deck score is a little lower, 70. But look, Nakamoto Games. We got the Me token. See, people are buying the Me token. People are DCAing into that Me token. That's becoming one of my bigger holdings in a crypto gaming token, is the Me token, because I think when this game starts to really pop off and people start staking the Me and they don't want to sell it, they want to hold the Me and stake it, that's going to build that price up fast. And as long as the supply stays low and they're not like printing, like, or they're not like printing too many Me tokens or something like that. I have to see how the tokenomics are. But yeah, I love that these tokens are in this list, because these are things that I specifically like to buy on Polygon. So if you guys want to just get an easy metric for things that people are buying, say on Ethereum, just run the deck score above 80, experienced net buyers at 200, and you can add a bunch of different filters on here too. By the way, this is Morales money, so you can, this is something that I really like using. And so we got. You can go down that list, but let's see what's happening on Phantom right now. So Phantom, we mentioned Phantom earlier. Right now we got Treeb. Retreeb is this app that I found last year, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it's some type of like holding app. If I go to the Twitter, it's like but it's not available in the United States. The means of change. It's like a social. Oh, ethical payment solutions. Yeah, so it's like, I'll have to go into it a little bit more. But I remember when I clicked on it, I was like, it's not available in the United States. I think it was available in a couple different countries. But might be something if you're wanting to just buy the token. Don't necessarily have to use the app, but I mean, if we look at the daily, I mean, this thing has been crushing it. And this is Treeb. But look at the price. Price is actually trying to retest these highs right here, going into 4 cents. So actually, we might be swapping into some Treeb. Might be swapping in some Treeb on Phantom. But look, whoa, look at this. So we actually had, we got to look at this on the weekly actually, because this thing had some crazy launch. Did it really launch that high? So it launched up. It was like it went up to $11, then went down to 2, and now it's all the way down here. Interesting. I wonder if that was like, I wonder what caused that. Interesting. Interesting. All right, let's go back. All right, and there was another one on here, Mummy. So let's see about Mummy. It's got to get, so both of these have good scores. You always want to check and see if there's like a buy or sell tax too. That's always good to do. Yeah, so both of these are looking like they're having like some recovery, and this might, and a lot of the things you got to remember when the layer 2s start to pump, and then those coins, and then the meme coins and all the tokens that are on that chain start to kind of go along with it. So if you can find and catch the trend, you can be in multiple trades at the same time and then know kind of where that money and where I call the water overflowing, like water's going into a bucket, and then it starts to go up, all that money starts going, and then people are like, okay, I'm done. That water starts to go into another bucket. So our job is to find the buckets first before the other water gets in there. You want to put your water in that bucket first, so then you can get the benefits. So then you can start, you know, is that a good analogy? I think that's a good analogy. Water going into buckets. It's like water flowing. But all these buckets, they're still all in the market. They're in the market. All right, thank you guys for being in the live stream. Thanks for hitting the likes. Thanks for doing all this stuff. Let's see. We have 7 people watching on YouTube, but we have 7 people watching on X. Okay. I think we could probably get more people watching. What do you think? I think we could also probably maybe get more likes if there's people. I always say, I love saying this, if you're watching on a TV, do the Dano crypto cheat code, up, right, select. Up, right, select, and then that's the cheat code for hitting the like button on the TV. That's the hack for hitting the like button on the TV. It's the cheat code to bust into the matrix. All right, so let's get into. I had a lot of things I wanted to talk about, and I ended up using a lot of that time ranting. Okay, so we talked about BOEM. We were thinking BOEM was in BOEM's in a descending triangle. It did have a breakout, but it didn't break out like we would naturally expect. But we could see possibly it trying to retest into parts of this wedge, which would be 2 cents, 2 different 2-cent ranges, 2819, 2422. Yep, and remember, this is the Solana meme, but there's a lot of Solana memes right now, like Slurf, there's BOEM, there is, what's the other one? There's another one that just like started going crazy. We got to look at deck screener again, and we need to go back because, yeah, let's just click right on Solana. And let's see what has the most volume right now is Slurf. So Slurf is very volatile right now, guys. If you're trading Slurf and you look on the like the time frames, like the 5-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute time frames, the wicks are crazy. I mean, the thing's been going up and down like crazy. The thing right now is 72 cents. It's been literally skirting around between 72 cents and $1. So if you're trying to leverage trade this, good luck, because I mean this thing is going like zoo, 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 zoo. So we got Slurf, we got Bohm, Dog with Hat is still up in the ranks. So if you're looking for the most popular Solana meme coins right now, Dog with Hat, Book of Meme, Bohm, we got Slurf, and if you're wanting to then also get utility-wise thinking, what are people using to trade these? They're using Jupiter, they're using Wormhole, they're using Orca, they're using Radium. What else are they using? They're using all of these different protocols that you can use on Solana to trade these things. And then that's also how you can get the potential airdrops. You can also buy those tokens as well, because then eventually, like for instance, look at what people are buying and what they're using. They're using Radium and Orca, and there's Meteora. So look, Orca, Radium, Meteora, you have Jupiter. These are all tokens you can DCA into right now, because when these things get close to their all-time highs, even half to their all-time highs, you're up 10x. You're almost up 10x. And then you start getting past those all-time highs. You start getting in Bitcoin territory, getting in price discovery past $100,000, and people are going crazy euphoria because Orca and Radium are now trading at per coin past $20, and you bought it at this price. You bought it at freaking $4, and now the thing is trading at $25. And the same with Radium. This is how you become a millionaire, by being patient. You're patient in the market and you DCA. This is how you become. I mean, people became millionaires overnight because of BNB last cycle. BNB was at $30, and in a matter of 2 months, it went to $665 for one BNB coin. And if you were in that DeFi craziness, that DeFi, like it was like DeFi summer or something like that, where it was like Pancake and all of these different things were going absolutely crazy. I mean, people like, for instance, like Journey Crypto became millionaires. Oh, just like straight balling millionaires overnight, just because they were in the ecosystems. They stayed in the market, and they were able to reap the benefits. But the difference is that when you start getting that, you got to take profits, though. Got to take profits. Of course, it's always the lesson that we have to learn. Can you take the profits when you see them? Because we can all be crypto millionaires, but at the same time, you're going to be able to take the profits. You don't want to round trip your bags. So, but look, Radium, 2 different tops when we were in that bull run. Look at that, September. The key months you want to look at for these altcoins is May 2021, September, November 2021 is where we are headed in terms of altcoin season. That's altcoin season territory, is when we start getting back up into these places, and I think we're going there. That's my personal opinion. That's kind of my trading strategy, is like I'm gonna hold BTC, I'm gonna hold some Ethereum, I'm gonna hold some of the like Dogecoin. I'm gonna hold the popular memes. I'm going to also hold the DEXs, the DEX tokens that people are using the most, and that the most trading volume is on. And then yes, Superverse. I will check out Superverse. I'm still not fully researched into Superverse, but I know if you hold the Superverse token and you hold enough, that you are able to get into these launch pads and these launch tokens before they come out. And then you get, obviously, rewards for doing that. And I'm sure there's staking rewards and Elio trades. I mean, along with Alex Becker, I mean, it's just it's a nice combo. So if we look at Super, so the Superverse native blockchain is custom tailored for gaming with lightning fast, low cost transactions by Being a super holder, members can govern over existing on-chain product fees, unlock exclusive events, and earn custom gaming rewards across their gaming partner ecosystem. I'm just seeing some stuff in here like Pixel. Yeah, so Pixel is apparently super, super popular. A lot of people are starting to play and like Pixel. It's like a farming land game with a token, also with land. I mean, there's just so much stuff you guys can get into. There's so much stuff you could buy. There's so much stuff you can speculate into. So I can see why it is hard for the average person to get into crypto. And for the average person to be like, what do I even do? Where do I even start? Like, you know, and this is why I think I created a channel, because I want to cater to people that are already into crypto. They want to hear the Degens stuff. They want to go into Morales money. They want to look at the meme coins and the stuff like that. You know, also, hey, you want to look at decentralized finance. You want to know how to trade on Solana using decentralized perps. Here you go. Here's Mango. You know, but also at the same time, if there's people that are watching this channel right now and you're new and you haven't done crap and you haven't even invested yet, well, this is where we can just make it simple and just say, okay, just go to CoinMarketCap as a start. Get familiar with looking at this website. Even just start here. This is where I started. I was like, okay, let me just get familiar with even just looking at CoinMarketCap and understanding that here's the top 100. And that right now, this top 100 looks completely different than what the top 100 looked like when I first looked at it. And so then that also will show people and people that are new that things go up and down in price, and that this acts like a stock market, but it's not like the traditional stock market. Traditional stock market, you know, yes, things can go down 20%, 30%, 40%, but if something in the stock market is going down that much, it's like things are crashing down and they're panicking and there's like, they're trying to fund money to get to, that's like a bank. Like if a bank is down 40% stock, they're freaking the hell out. Something goes down 20%, 30% in crypto, it's totally normal. It's like not even, it's like, oh, okay, cool. Because it's completely different. So for one, if you're doing the crypto, you have to wrap your mind around that is totally normal. So that's what I had to get used to coming into the market, being like, holy, what the heck is going on? Like these things just went up 200%. Is it, oh my God, is this going to keep going up? And then you see it go down 50%. You're like, or you go see it even go down 99%. So that's what you have to wrap your mind around when you get into the cryptocurrency markets, because that's how you're going to, and I think it's programmed like that for a reason. Because if you think about inflation and you think about the dollar, you think about the infinitely imprinting the dollar, making it basically worthless, and then you take into account that you can go into something that can basically make sure that you are getting your money back by you getting taxed in this system and things getting more expensive, and also the services you're providing are not getting equal pay to what things are costing, then what do you do? What do you do? Do you sit there and bleed out, or do you patch it up with the freaking Dogecoin patch? Like, you know, like patch it up and you buy Dogecoin. If you would have bought Dogecoin and DCA'd into Dogecoin with every single check that you got from the government, from the stimulus checks that we all got, you would be a millionaire. You'd be a multi-millionaire if you would have just hedged into something like Dogecoin. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Or Shiba Inu. Patience. Patience, Iago. Patience, Iago. I hope you guys have liked this stream. I feel like I've been a nutcase on this stream this morning. I hope you've enjoyed the stream and have been entertained at all. I think we still got some stragglers. We got some stragglers. We're getting more people on X. I think I might have scared some people away, but that's okay. That's okay. Help me get my channel unshadow banned, guys, and share and subscribe and all the things. Do all the things in the entire world that you can possibly do to get more people on this channel. I think they won't be disappointed. I think they'll have a good time. And if you are watching on X, you know you can say hello on X and your comment will pop up on the screen. I'll show you. Watch this. Yo. Let yourselves be known on X. And the way you find it, it's on the side. It pops up like it's a space. People that are live on X right now. You can go and listen to Leia Halpern if you want to, or Rodney. Or you can come in to Dano Crypto. Dogecoin is my favorite because it has the best humor and has dogs. Simple. It doesn't have to be that complicated. It doesn't have to be that complicated, guys, because, I mean, I'm just going to remind you, we have no posts yet on the X Payments account on X. What do you guys think the first post is going to be? All right. Peace, Lake the Great. Much love to you. Hope you have a fantastic day, whatever you're doing. Go out with haste and speed and make some money. Yeah, I know the music has gone and it's just been my voice, and hopefully it hasn't been too loud. I feel like I need to add a little bit more low on the mic. Should I add a little bit more low end, like Barry White low end on the microphone? All right, how's the low? All right. Welcome to Dano Crypto. We're testing the low end. We are testing the low end. All right, we're definitely losing people now. We're definitely losing people. Okay, so, guys, we talked about a lot on this stream. We talked about a lot of altcoins. I hope you guys took some notes. I hope you took some notes on the altcoins that we talked about. We went into things on chain for Phantom. We looked at things on chain for Polygon. And we looked at things on Solana. We're going to look one more time, just to remind you guys what we're keeping track of. Nakamoto Games. I'm going to check out Sponge and Omnicat. That's what I'm going to check out. We have the Me token, Medieval Empires. Shout out to Medieval Empires. We got the Vulcan Forge token, STG. We got Chainlink. Wi-Fi Map. You guys know about Wi-Fi Map. I actually found Wi-Fi Map before Altcoin Daily found it, and they started talking about it, and I was like, son of a gun. Should have bought more. Should have bought some before Altcoin Daily started talking about it. Because once they post about it, it's too late. It's too late. Sorry, Altcoin Daily, but once I see something on your channel, I'm like, nope, not buying it. It's too late. Then we got the Costa token, or Casta, however you want to say it. Shout out to Carl on the Casta team. We got Render, Synthetics, and then good old Tether. All right, so that's just a little reminder for you guys. And yeah, I think we're gonna end it. I think we streamed long enough. We started at about 11:25, 11:30, and now it is 12:30. So we streamed for a good full hour. So thank you guys so much. If you've been with me for this entire time, or if you popped in and just wanted to come in and say hello and just see what the heck all this Dano crypto nonsense is about, and why you've been seeing my stupid face everywhere on people's channels, but that's been the plan, guys. So, all right, thank you for being with me, and I will see you guys in the next live stream. Watch for the video that I'm going to release today. It's going to be on my picks, my top picks. It was just gave you just a little bit of a hint of what my top picks were that I just showed you on Polygon. So I'm going to be releasing that video today, and I hope you guys have a fantastic Wednesday. Get through the week, write down your stuff. If your mind's just feeling all crazy and you're as scattered sometimes in the brain as I am and a squirrel, write your thoughts down, get yourself planned, put sticky notes everywhere, put little goal stickers, make yourself feel good about accomplishing the goals and the things that you need to get done so then you can do them. You got to get those dopamine hits in your head. And you guys, I know you can do it. I know you can make money. I know we are going to crush it this year. And I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.